Dad84 here with the Sinister 6. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Ripp oil catch can. Before we get started, please take this time to click that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to me. In order for this car to reach its full potential, the channel must grow. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to take out this little dipstick and see if we got any oil in there. I know there is because I checked it shortly after I put it on and I could see oil. And there's residue all the way up the stick, but it is actually all the way up cleanly on that first line, I believe. I'm going to try to wipe it off real quick. Okay, I wiped it off. I'm going to stick it back in and see if I can get just reading on where it is without residue being all over the stick. And it's looks like it's all the way up on that first line. There's 3 lines here. It's up on that first line, and this has only been installed for about a month, so it's a pretty good bit of oil caught, it seems like. First off, I'm going to say, fit and finish, how it looks under the hood. I mean, it's all good. Looks really good. I haven't had any problems with it. Nothing's came loose. Nothing's given me any issues. It runs perfectly fine on the car. So there is no negatives to this product that I can see. All fittings are staying where they should be. All connections are good. I'm not having any issues anywhere. So I'm just checking the connections back there. I know I've checked them a few times. Everything's good where it hooks into the engine. It's been stayed. All this stuff, everything's perfect. So I'm going to take this one little 9/16 bolt out, and that'll allow me to lift the canister up. And that's all I got to do to then try to take it off. I may have to get like a pipe wrench or something if it's too tight to take it off, because it did go down pretty tight when I put it in. I take that one little bolt out, and then that gives you access to the canister. Oh, it's always seized on there pretty good. I got it though. Felt something pop in my wrist. We're gonna get this off and get a look in the canister, see how much oil's in there. So overall, this thing seems like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to catch the oil, of course, before it goes back through the engine. Oh yeah, it's caught a lot. This is the first time I've taken the canister back off since I installed it. I don't know if you can see that well in the camera, but there's quite a bit of sludge in there. And basically, without this catch can, all this would have been ran back through the top of the engine, through the behind the throttle body, but it gets all up in the throttle body and everything, because I seen oil in there when I changed the throttle body before, because I upgraded to a bigger throttle body. And also, when I pulled the upper intake manifold, upper intake plenum, there was a bunch of oil down in there. And basically, this, without this kit, it'll force all this sludge, oil and sludge and gunk back down through the engine, all over your intake valves, and gunk up your valves. And I mean, these newer engines are designed to do that, but you can't deny the fact that running all this back through onto your valves is gonna reduce your performance. It's going to lower your octane, and on a high performance vehicle, or if you have a vehicle that you're basically going to be using for, you want it to be fast, you want it to be as quick as it can be, you want it to be it's a performance car, something like this oil catch can is definitely recommended. I put it off for a little bit because I wasn't too sold on it, but now that I've see what it catches, and I've seen other reviews on them, this is probably the first thing you should put on your car. If it's a performance car, it's something that you want it to have performance, you want it to go fast, you want to get the most out of it, then this is something you should put on there for sure, because again, all this sludge, all this gunk would have been running back through your engine. This is only a month's worth, and there's quite a bit in there, I think. All that would be running back through your engine without a catch can. And if it's a performance car and you want it to run at the best that it can run at, you should definitely put a catch can on it, no matter what brand you use. I went with Ripp because, I mean, I like the look of this kit, and other reviews seem to be pretty good on it. So I'm going to try to clean this out and dump it in another container so we can get another look at it, so we can see what it looks like in like a water bottle or something. So this is what it caught. Put it in a water bottle so it's maybe easier to see. Might not look like enough, I mean a lot, but that's only a month's worth of driving, and I don't drive a whole lot. And without the catch can, all this sludge would have been running back through the top of the engine, gunking it all up. But I mean, like I said, these newer cars are made to handle it, but if you have a performance car, this will definitely reduce your performance on your intake valves, lowering your octane ratings. So I don't have any, I want to do some pros and cons of this part, but there's only pros to it. I don't see any cons. There's no negatives, it's only positives. I don't see any negative effect from having this on, only positives. So I mean, that's a good thing. But just gonna screw, I just clean this out. You don't have to, because it's just gonna get all gooky in there again, but cleaned it out because it looked nasty. So, and just put it back on. All you gotta do is take it off every once in a while and dump it out. Check it first, see if you need to take it out. And for me, that was a month's worth, so I probably could wait a few months and then check it and dump it. Pretty easy to install, pretty easy to use. And again, I would say, like, if you're driving a minivan or something, I wouldn't worry about getting this. But if it's something that you want to race or sport around in, a sports car, I would definitely get this. Even for your truck or anything like that. If you're worried about the performance, if you want it to be running at its peak, optimal, then you're definitely going to need a catch can on these newer vehicles, because all that gunk going back in the engine is just going to build up on your intake valves, which is going to make you lose performance, and it would also lower your octane rating. So I run 93 octane on this car. I'm going to be putting a tune on it. So I'm running 93 octane. I want my fuel to stay 93 octane. I don't want it to be diluted with all that crap that's going back through there, dropping it down to like a 90 octane. If I'm putting 93 in there, that's what I'm wanting to be running. So that's why I got the kit. Like I said, I put it off for a little while. A lot of people recommending it, and I see why it's recommended. Again, I have nothing negative to say about it, only positive things. I'm happy I installed the thing, and I should have just did it sooner. That's going to be it for the video. Just a short video. I wanted to do a review of it, let everybody know that it's been good. It's a good product. Probably any catch can that you put on your car is going to be good. I wouldn't put a real cheap one on there. This one here is about, like, I actually can't remember how much I paid for this thing. I think it was like $245. So it's well worth it. It's probably one of the first mods you should put on your car. Of course, I put a lot of other stuff on here. I got this is from Ripp. I also got the coil packs from Ripp. High performance plugs, NGK, cold air intake, BBK throttle body. Flowmaster Super 44s under the car. Just to name a few things, there's a lot more coming to the car. Again, like I said, I want to do a tune. I'm looking at probably a Diablo tune, which will give it about 20 more horsepower at the minimum. When you combine all the other mods and I'm able to tune it with that, I'm able to raise the top speed limit, the top speed limiter, the rev limiter, do a bunch of other things. So it'll be a lot more than 20 horsepower, but that's at the minimum. It'll probably jump at 30 or better, because it's also gonna tune for intake, exhaust. It's rated at 20 horsepower on a stock car, so this car is far from stock. So a bunch of little bolt-ons, easy bolt-ons, nothing crazy. I also got to do a review on the brakes that I put on not that long ago. I also added another mod that I haven't done a video on. I have another mod that I plan on doing, you know, real soon. That's a cheap mod that it's kind of maintenance, but also a mod. So a bunch of stuff coming. I've just been busy. I know it's been a while since I uploaded the video. It's not because I don't have a lot of stuff to make videos on. I got a lot of stuff to make videos on. I just been busy. But for now, that's gonna be it for this video. Until next time, Mopar Dad 84 out.